It's time for Florida State football. This is Inside Seminole Football. Brought to you by the Florida Lottery, over $30 billion and counting to education. Just imagine. The energy-saving conservation programs of Tico People's Gas. Real Coca-Cola taste with 0 sugar and 0 calories. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the feeling. And by Nick's Toggery, provider of Coach Taggart's wardrobe.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Inside Seminole Football. Tom Block along with Coach Willie Taggart. And Coach, congratulations. You come out of a bye week and really your most complete football game of the year, a 38-17 win over Wake Forest.
Yeah, that was a good victory for us. Our guys continue to show improvement throughout the year, and I think that's something you want to see. And our guys, they work hard in practice, and it paid off for them in the game. And we had a slow start, but it was good to see our guys buckle down and start to play like we know they're capable of.
I know you want to fix the slow start, but you win a stretch after things turned around there, 38 straight points, and the defense didn't even let Wake cross midfield for about 2.5 quarters. I mean, it was dominance.
It was nice that our guys came back and refocused. You know, when I say started slow, offense and defense, we started slow, both sides of the ball, staff buckled down, made some adjustments, and then our guys went out and executed the way we know they're capable of executing, and it was good to see.
One thing that you haven't had the luxury of doing this year, you got a chance to play a lot of guys given the way that the game was in hand in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we did. I think we played all of our receivers, which was good to see, and all those guys got a chance to touch the football, you know, and we played a lot of running back, so it was good to see.
Florida State gets a 38-17 win. We will cue up the highlight machine and take a look when we come back. Stay with us right here on Inside Seminole Football. Welcome back. Coach, it was homecoming, a lot of festivities. There was a reunion of the 87 and 90 teams in town, but those things can be distractions too as you get set to play football. But a little bit of a slow start. What changed as you were able to get things going there in the first half?
Well, I always tell our guys when things aren't going right, someone needs to step up and make a play for their football team. Mm-hmm. You know, and I thought that person that did it was Brian Burns. He got that sack for us, and then we're back on the field, and then offense took off and started making plays, and I thought all that started because of Brian Burns, and but I thought it was more of that than anything. You know, that got our guys refocused and went out and started playing football.
Got a big turnover too early as part of the comeback. You know, after you had turned the ball over, that sort of shifted momentum right back.
It did. You know, we turned the ball over, which again we've been hampering on our guys about we can't do, and it was good to see our guys in that situation in the past where that happened. We get down on ourselves and we come back, and then defense make a play. Samuels get the interception, and again the offense get back out there and score on next series. So that was really good for our football team with that play together. The synergy where the guys played together was really good.
That interception led to the points that put Florida State ahead for good. Let's take a look at the first half highlights from homecoming, Florida State and Wake Forest.
Here's total weather time, and we're underway. Knuckleball line drive thing will go through the end zone and kick out to the right. Matt Coburn.
That blocked the passing lane.
Up-tempo game. They'll hand the ball off. Daylight across the 40-35 to the 37-yard line. Matt Coburn. Wilson are the tackles. Robinson and Burns are the ends. Pass underneath the coverage. Missed tackle. Another missed tackle. And Dortch has a gain to the 35 and is close to the first down marker. His third down and 5. Mark to make the 23, dropping to throw. Hartman pass to the right side, caught ball at the marker, first down to the 20-yard line. Fourth first down of the opening drive, and Wake Forest on the move. Here's the quick snap on first down. Play action fake, dropping to throw is Hartman. Hartman flushed out of the pocket, got rid of the ball, and threw it away. 32-yard field goal attempt. Good spot, the hole, the kick is airborne, and this one is good. Field goal, down and 10 from the 33. Inside handoff to Jacquez Patrick, runs into a wall of tacklers and is spun around and bulldog down. Third down and 10. The snap. Protection, dropping, rolling to his left. Francois under pressure now. Francois will dive to the 34-yard line. Dropped after a gain of 2. It's 2nd down and 8. Hartman to throw over the middle. Crossing pass caught by the tight end across the 40 to the 43-yard line. And Brandon Chapman. Sam Hartman, a freshman. He will hand the ball. No, he passes the ball. The right edge. It is a one-handed catch caught at the Seminole 47-yard line. Here's the snap. Hartman looking long, has all kinds of time. Throws to the near sideline. It is too tall. If Hartman's on the money, they secure a first down inside the Seminole 35. Sidecar right now goes Jaquez Patrick, and they hand off running the football. Patrick across the 20 to the 22-yard line. The snap, a good one. Francois flushed out of the pocket, rolling right, throws it downfield. It is too tall to be caught at the 32-yard line. The 4 could not snag that thing. The punt by Logan Tyler, a little better this time. Backpedaling is Bachman. He makes the catch, does not call for the fair catch, is wrestled down. No, he breaks a tackle to the 35 to the 40, outside the numbers to the 50, inside the numbers to the 40, and he's brought down to the 35. 30 yards against Towson, 118 against BC. Dropping to throw on 3rd down. Hartman's pass to the right side, caught ball at the 30-yard line, close to the first down marker. Sack, 2nd down, 7. Quick snap, dropping the pass to the left side, caught ball at the 15-yard line, and another first down achieved. The 2nd time in 4 tries. Dropping to throw. Hartman over the middle, caught ball to the 5. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Tight end Jack Frudenthal makes the catch at the 3 and dances into the end zone. Florida State down 9-0 in the backfield. Francois takes the snap. They run a stunt up front. Francois' pass caught, ball over the middle. DJ's got it to the 25 to the 26-yard line. Into the near side to Marion Terry. Here's the snap. Francois, quick out pass, threw it too tall. Could not be caught by Naquan Murray. 2nd down and 7. Shovel pass to Colburn. Barrels ahead to the 35-yard line. He is close to a Wake Forest first down.
Looked like it was, couldn't tell who that was in trail
2nd down, 10. A wheel route caught by Colburn outside the numbers of the 40 to the Seminole 35 and out of bounds to the Florida State 32.
Getting in the passing lane helped.
Here's a inside draw play and a handoff. A tackle made. Colburn is flattened at the 30. They converted 8 of 12 on 4th down. Hartman dropping under pressure. He'll go down. Burns sacks him at the 41. That takes him out of field goal range.
That's what
Ryan Burns. Shotgun formation. Francois takes the snap. They send the blitz. Pass over the middle. It is a caught ball at the 47-yard line. He had to get down low to dig it out. 3rd down and 4. Dropping Francois. Pass to the caught ball at the 44-yard line of Wake. And the Noles are in Wake Forest territory for the first time in the ballgame. The Noles trail 10-0 the snap. We got tempo going. Dropping to throw Francois. Looking Francois. Throws Francois. It's caught by Tamarian Terry at the Wake 25. Still on his feet. And Bulldog out of bounds to the 20-yard line. From the 20-yard line. Play action fake, dropping Francois. Throws a post route. Caught ball inside the 5-yard line. It's Naquan Murray, and he's bottled up and dropped at the 3. In the backfield now, we'll take the handoff, runs to the left. Touchdown FSU. Cam Akers finds the promised land for just the 2nd time this year. Cam Akers scores a 3-yard touchdown. Hartman, 1st down, 10 in Seminole territory from the Seminole 47. Hartman under pressure. He'll go down. He is sacked for the 2nd time in the game. Sacked deep in the backfield. Marvin Wilson has one. Brian Burns got one. Here's the snap, dropping to throw. Flushed out of the pocket to his right, still running. Throws the pass, almost picked off at the 40-yard line. Tamarian Terry to the near side. Inside handoff. Akers hits the hole hard. He's got a first down across the 33-yard line. The snap again high, caught, here's pressure comes. Francois gets the pass away just in the nick of time. Caught ball, broken tackle outside the numbers, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Knocked down, the ball rolls into the end zone. It's recovered to the end zone by Wake. It will be a touchback. And the Demon Deacons survive what was a great catch and run by Keith Gammon. Or at least they assume he will. Here's the snap. Hartman dropping, has time, throws the ball downfield. It is knocked away, and it's intercepted to the 20, to the 10-yard line, to the 7-yard line. Stanford Samuels took a deflected pass and caught it, and almost took it in. It's first down and goal, Florida State at the Wake Forest 9-yard line. For that north end zone. Out of the shotgun, high snap, handoff, Jaquez Patrick. Made one guy miss, leads his body to the 2-yard line. 2nd down goal. The snap, inside handoff, running up the left side is Patrick. Is he in? Is he in? He's close. Is it a touchdown? It is. Touchdown FSU.
As a running back, that's what you're taught. Never stop your legs from moving, and that's what that running back did on that play.
Out of the shotgun formation, the snap. Hartman looking to his right, looking to it under pressure. Flushed out of the pocket, rolling, gets the paddle. It is incomplete pass. Big pressure. Patrick on the left hip of DeAndre Francois. They send a blitzer, picked up nicely by Franz. Pass downfield, it is knocked away. Incomplete pass. The running back then times his run right off of the backside. First down play, pass, batted into the air, batted into the air. It is going to be dropped and not completed. Three-man rush. We want to start with the linebacker. Gets the pass away. Caught ball right at the 44-yard line, but the first down will not be achieved. From the 46, inside play fake, dropping, rolling to his left. Francois throws a deep ball downfield, intended for Jamar and Terry. He's under it. He makes the catch. Well, it's not going to count. Flag thrown in the preliminary indication by Gary Patterson.
Number 73, offense, 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
The Seminole 44. Here's the snap, play action fake. Francois pass. Caught ball, first down Murray. Inside the 40 to the 39. Boy, that was a dart thrown by DeAndre Francois. Third down. Here's the snap. Francois hands the ball off, and Cam Akers will not get the first down. He stopped. Fourth down and 3. Alec Eberle to snap the ball. Play action fake. Francois dropping. Gets the pass toward the far side. Got a receiver wide open. Caught ball. Touchdown FSU. Touchdown Naquan Murray. Busted coverage by Wake. There was nobody near Naquan. And Nooney makes the catch just inbounds in the end zone. Touchdown Florida State. Timeout facing third down and 6. Carney the setback. Dropping to throw. Hartman gets the pass toward the far sideline. Caught ball right at the stick, and that will be a Wake Forest first down. Hartman, the quarterback, wants the ball, hands the ball off, and Carney's going to run, and this time he's lassoed and dropped. Wally Amay field along that far sideline. Here is the punt. There was no trickery, and we almost got to the punt to block it. Catch made to the 5-yard line, and DJ Matthews cannot wiggle off the hook. He's tagged and dropped to the 8-yard line. Receiving game. Here's the snap in a hurry. Francois dropping, looking, gets the pass away, caught ball. Running back Jaquez Patrick, he'll be nailed. That will be the final play of the first half. Florida State 21, Wake Forest 10 on this homecoming weekend in Tallahassee.
Coach, late in the second quarter, you had a fourth down decision to make there, and it really didn't seem like you pondered it for very long. You were going to go for it, and it wound up being a touchdown, which was a big momentum play going into the half for a guy that had a really nice game in Nooney Murray.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a play he talked to me about a few weeks ago, and we got an opportunity to run it, and it worked. I mean, it's a play actually that they ran in the Orange Bowl 2 years ago, and he showed it to me. We did it in practice a couple of times. It worked, and it was great to see that those guys executed it on Saturday.
Led to momentum, as I mentioned, going into half. We'll step aside, come back, and look at the second half highlights from homecoming. Stay with us here on Inside Seminole Football.
Over the years, many legends have sported the garnet and gold, but there's something special about playing running back. Whether it's their blazing speed, electrifying athleticism, or your strength, this position has always been a source of pride for Florida State football.
There's a lot of great running backs that come through Florida State year in and year out. You hear a lot of teams talk about running back you, and I think if you're going to say that, then Florida State have to be in that conversation.
Nowadays, that role is assumed by Jaquez Patrick, a senior from Orlando.
I mean, when you got a guy that's 6'3", 235 pounds, 230 pounds, who can run pretty fast, and he can also run you over, that's a pretty scary sight.
He's not just a big back for the power runs. He can make those, the little holes become, great big gains, and,
Growing up as a middle child in a family of 5, Patrick was introduced to football at an early age.
Yeah, I got 4 brothers, so we always played football in the backyard, and from there, I just found my love for the game. And
Touting a rocket arm and a massive frame, the middle schooler quickly developed into a quarterback prodigy before being introduced to another rising star.
He was just a huge kid, and we just formed a relationship just being two quarterbacks in the same area at the same time.
During Patrick's first high school start, his coach Jim Buckridge made the surprising decision to switch his quarterback over to running back.
And the first play I went to running back, I called a sweep, and I broke it for a touchdown. And he never put me back at quarterback.
From that point onward, Patrick took off in stride, breaking numerous records at Timber Creek while earning Gatorade Player of the Year honors as a senior before committing to FSU.
Let's go!
Upon arrival in Tallahassee, the five-star recruit was immediately taken under the wing of Dalvin Cook.
Learn, because he was dominant. He was the best back in college football for 2 years, and it was a perfect situation for me. I learned so much from him. I was able to develop. Sometimes when he didn't play, and I had the opportunity to step in for him, and I just learned so much from him. Not just from football, just from life. Because Dalvin was a great person.
And just knowing that Jacquez is going to have Dalvin there to help him, teach him the ways, teach him what a good work ethic looks like, teach him how to read certain things, how to be a college running back. I think that was huge for Jacquez in his development.
After Cook's departure to the NFL, Patrick adopted a similar approach, mentoring another rising Seminole star.
It was the same way when I came in with Dalvin. I took Cam in under my wing. Anything you need, I got you. It was never about, oh, man, who's going? We battling for the same position. We battling for carries. It was never about that, and it's still not about that.
Him doing that for me and him taking me in as a brother figure, that was just big for me. Knowing that you got somebody who been here, who know the ropes, who know what to do in your corner.
Off to a hot start in 2017, misfortune struck in late October against Louisville when Patrick suffered a knee injury that was presumed to be season-ending.
That was a devastating moment. You never want to, lose a season, due to an injury, or you never want to wish that on anybody, man.
Refusing to give up, Patrick demonstrated a relentless work ethic while rehabbing his injury.
He got a lot of fight in him and a lot of heart in him to do his rehab how he's supposed to.
To everyone's surprise, the bruising back returned to the field just 2 games later and went on to finish the season. This year, the experienced veteran hopes to lead by example while providing a vocal role in the locker room.
He's a guy that has goals for himself, and he works really hard to try to achieve those goals. And I know since I've been here, he's been great with leading our guys and trying to get those guys to buy into the things that we want to do.
When you see someone who works as hard as he does, and they don't talk a lot, when they do talk, guys listen.
In December, Patrick is set to become the first member of his immediate family to graduate from college.
I want to be that standard that people look at, and that's big for me, and it's big for my family.
Looking ahead, if he continues to inspire both on and off the field, there's nobody more poised to carry Florida State back into the spotlight. I'm Blake Devine for Inside Seminole Football.
Welcome back. Florida State with the lead at intermission. Coach, you get the ball to start the second half. You always want to do something with it, and boy, a 2-play drive, 75 yards, both on the ground. So what did you see there in terms of openings? And then just comment on Cam Akers, because he looked like a little fresher or just more confident in this game.
Well, we went into the game with some second half openers that we wanted to do, and we stressed our football team that that's one part of the game where we haven't played well at, and that's in the third quarter, and stressed to the offense about that's an improvement that we need to make. And our guys took pride in all the players, coaches, and then we went on the second half, and they executed it well. And Cam, he had a really great week of practice, and it paid off in the game. I thought he was patient and allowed things, the blocks to happen for him, especially on the touchdown run. He did a great job of being patient, and the way he exploded through the hole was the Cam that we all know that he can be, and hopefully he continue to practice that way and continue to play that way on Saturday, because this football team need him to.
We'll take a look at that explosive run from Cam as we take a look at the third quarter highlights here.
It has been the Naquan Murray show. 6 catches, 88 yards. He's in there wide to the left. We fake the jet sweep, hand the ball off, running the left way. It's Cam Akers, breaks the tackle to the 30, to the 35, Akers to the 40. Akers knocking a tackler over at the 42. From the 25, that's a 17-yard run. Inside handoff again. We run the ball up again. It's Akers to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30, to the 35, 20, to the 15, 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown FSU. Cam Akers. The Cam Akers series. Back-to-back carries, 1 for 17, and the second carries it all the way to the promised land, the north end zone.
That's how you run the football right there. He didn't hesitate. That hole was right there. It was a huge hole. Great blocking on that side of the left side of the offensive line, and he hit it, broke a tackle, and once he was able to get through there, you're not going to catch him.
58-yard touchdown run. Cam Akers, his second touchdown of the game. And the Noles add 6 in a hurry. It's 27-10. 5-yard drive in 30 seconds. That's the way to start the second half. Hand off to Colburn, running to his left. Got a good block outside the edge to the 35-yard line. Get a first down. Florida State gets a touchdown. Now running to his right, under pressure. Hartman will be sacked in the backfield for the 3rd time. Joshua Kando sacks Sam Hartman. Mark to make is the Wake 47. Dropping Hartman, looking Hartman. He gets hit as he throws the ball upfield. It is a caught ball right at the first down marker. They'll regroup and stretch that thing. It's 4th down and 1. They have gambled twice on 4th down. Here's the snap and the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got the first down. The short field and the stretch of the chain gang. Noles take over on down. At the Wake Forest 46-yard line, 12:46 to go. And the jet sweep, handoff to DJ Matthews to the 40. Matthews follows a blocker inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Francois, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Play action fake, dropping Francois. Francois throws the ball downfield. Receiver open, overthrows DJ Matthews at the 16-yard line. Long field goal, far side hash. The kick is long enough, and it is good. He got it. Roberto Aguayo with a 49-yarder. They may officially make it 50. Cade Carney will be the running back here. The ball batted away. Almost picked off by Brian Burns. It was batted away by Jaden Woodby. 3rd down and 10. Robert Cooper made the tackle. Dropping is Hartman. Hartman looking, flushed out of the pocket. He will not get away from Burns. He's sacked again at the 35-yard line. Burns has 2 today. The pistol formation. Blitz threatened. Here's the snap. Play action fake. Dropping to throw. Francois has time. Throws the ball downfield wide over. Got Naquan Murray. Inbounds, makes the catch at the 48-yard line. Receivers to both sides. Empty backfield. Francois looks. Fires a strike. Caught ball at the Wake Forest 37-yard line. And again, it's Naquan Murray. Kind of Wake Forest. Empty backfield for Francois. They run a little stunt, can't get to a dump pass underneath. A nice screen pass. A nice zigzag run inside the 30 to the 25-yard line, and the Noles have a first down. They'll shift DJ Matthews out of the backfield, hand the ball off, running the other way is Jacquez Patrick. He hurdles the tackler and digs his way to the 21-yard line. Francois on the shotgun, takes the snap, looks upfield, pressure comes to the pass. It's too tall. Had a guy on a little post route. 39-yard field goal. Good spot. The kick is airborne. First with that right upright. Is it good? Is it good? It is no good. Wide to the right. And then this young freshman, Sam Hartman, comes in and takes over control of the offense. And now they go backup quarterback and the incomplete pass at the 25-yard line intended for Sage Surratt. Newman awaits the snap in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands the ball off, and the Noles read the run play and stop it at the 25-yard line. From his own 12 or 14-yard line, gets the kick away. Not very long at all, and DJ will make the catch on the run at the 40. Knocked out of bounds, Seminole side of the field. 2nd down and 12. Dropping Francois, gets the pass away, and he was hit just as he pulled the trigger. That's Keyshawn Hilton. Here's the screen pass play to Cam Akers. Made one guy miss, but will get it out maybe to the 43-yard line.
Put more points on the board.
Low snap, and Logan Tyler puts that left toe into it, kicks it high in the air, and a fair catch is signaled for and made by Bachman at the 15-yard line. It's 2nd down and 3. A fumble football by the quarterback, diving for it. Who comes up with it? Apparently, the quarterback, Jamie Newman, recovered his own fumble. Newman awaits the snap. Takes it, looks to his left, still looking, throws the ball to his left, a diving try, and that will be a first down. Wake Forest from their own 26-yard line. Newman takes the ball, he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Sacked and looked like he was going to play action fake. Was clobbered by Janarius Robinson. Make it 3rd down, 16. Newman dropping, looking to the near side. A diving catch at the 29-yard line, not nearly enough. One snap here with 10 seconds left in the quarter. Pass to the near side, got a screen set up for Cam Akers. Akers makes a cut, follows a blocker to the 30. Akers makes the guy miss across the 35 to the 39-yard line. Awaits the snap, blitz threatened from the near side. Picked up nicely. Here's a pass to the left side. It goes, made the first guy miss across the 45 to the 48-yard line. Francois takes the snap, hands the play action fake, pass to the far side, caught ball, first down at the 50-yard line. Return of the punt, they go after it, can't get to it. Logan Tyler's punt, wobbly, will come down right at the end of the goal line. Jamie Newman at quarterback will hand the ball off, and the ball carrier spun around in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Big time tackle by Corey Durden. It is 3rd down, 15. Blitz threatened, oncoming. Newman dropping, has time. Under pressure, spins off a tackle in the backfield, eludes a sack. He's going to be hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. I don't think they'll give Kingdo a sack as Jamie Newman was able to get to the 15-yard line. 44-yard line is DJ Matthews. Here is the kick, just got it away. Backpedaling DJ will make the catch at the 44. Made a guy miss. Outside the numbers to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. He's knocked out of bounds at the Wake Forest 37-yard line. Cam Akers, a sidecar to the right. Dropping to throw. Francois throws a pass. Caught ball at the 10. Inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. 3-2-1. Touchdown, Trayshawn Harrison. Touchdown, FSU. 3rd down and 7 out of the timeout. Wow, what a play. He's a true freshman from Seattle, Washington. That is his first career touchdown grab. And the Noles lead 37-10. Matt Colburn, the running back, sidecar to the left hip. Takes the pass by Hartman. He's got a runner in stride at the 45, to the 50, to the Florida State 45-yard line. 3rd down and 1. Handoff, same play, and Cole, with the ball. Hartman runs to the right outside edge on the right side, and he's got a 1st down. It's 4th down and 3. And they reach the 23-yard line. Hartman takes the snap. Empty backfield, looking past the ball. Caught ball, 1st down achieved inside the 15-yard line. Catch made by Sage Surratt. Hartman wants the snap in the gun. Blitz threat. Here's the snap. Rolling to his right. Under pressure. Pressured out of the pocket. Rolling to his right. Stop. Puts on the right. Throws the pass. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Sage Surratt. In the rain. The driving rain. Penalty for an illegal block in the back. Blackman takes the snap. Hands the ball off. It is Rasul running to his right. Made one guy miss. Hurdles over another and is dropped short of the 25-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the Wake 40-yard line. Play fake, pass to the right side, caught ball, broken Simon down across the 50-yard line to the 40, to the 35-yard line, goes Jaquari Roberson. Newman awaits the snap, has a sidecar to his left, Delaney dropping the throw, could be their final play, pass toward the end zone, incomplete pass. And the Noles have beaten Wake Forest, final play of the game, 38-17. Florida State, 4-3 now. The Deacons dropped to 3-4. Today at home on homecoming.
Florida State gets the win going away. I'd be remiss if I didn't give you an opportunity to comment on the play of your quarterback, because DeAndre really threw the football well and just ran the offense well on Saturday.
He did. I thought he saw the entire football field really well. He utilized all his weapons that he had. When he had variable options on certain plays, he used them, and it paid off for us. And I thought our O-line did a good job of protecting him and allowing him to throw some of those passes to our receivers. So again, as our football team continue to improve, he continue to improve, and a lot of it starts with him.
Defensively, you mentioned Brian Burns earlier in the show, but he's among the nation's leaders in sacks and tackles for loss. I mean, he's a weapon.
He is. We see it in practice all the time, and it's good to see that we get that same production in the games on Saturday. And we expected that out of Brian, and we're going to need it as we continue to go throughout the season. And I think he want to give it to us.
All right, next up for Brian and DeAndre and the Seminoles, a big date with Clemson. We'll talk about the Tigers right after this.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Inside the Helmet. I'm Sophia Hernandez here with junior defensive end Brian Burns. How are you doing, Brian?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Do you have any nicknames that you go by?
I have a couple. My primary one is BJ. The boys on the team call me B Burns, Beebs, Beach, and that's basically it, really.
Can I call you BJ?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so BJ, you're originally from South Florida. What is your childhood like?
I grew up cool. I mean, I didn't really have too many problems. I mean, I had both parents home. I grew up with my sister. My brother was in the NFL. And then after he was done with his career, because he had a knee injury, he came back to help me with my craft. And I had a great childhood, actually.
Would you consider him a role model for your love for football?
Oh, most definitely. He taught me everything I know. He taught me the game. He taught me life lessons. Anything that I really need, he was there.
Did you always play football, or did you play other sports as well?
Football was my first love. I played basketball in middle school to high school, but I really never took it serious. I just played it just to play. But yeah, football was my first love.
Are you a social media kind of guy?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Not really Twitter like that. And Snapchat is my main deal.
Snapchat?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
more intimate. So.
Okay. What's a typical Snap story look like?
That's classified. You got to add me to see that. That's classified information.
Respect, respect. Now, you've had 7 sacks in 4 ACC games this season. How does that feel?
Feels all right. Feel like I could do a lot more, but I'm pleased with my first half performance of the season. But I'm just working on improving, basically.
Okay. What are you looking forward to for the rest of the season?
I'm just looking forward to finishing strong with the team. Just really showing the world what we can really do and showing them our true potential. Because I feel like we haven't been playing up to par.
Okay. Do you have any hidden talents?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay. What about if you weren't doing football, what would you be doing in your free time?
Probably playing Fortnite or Call of Duty right now.
What's your favorite memory here at FSU? I know it's a hard question.
Very, very hard. It has to be something on the field. Probably when I sacked DeAndre Francois. That's definitely my favorite moment at FSU because I made him fumble, and now I can hold that over his head for the rest of my life.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you, Brian, for joining us, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Inside the Helmet.
Hi, I'm Kendall Herman, and I'm a student assistant for the Sports Nutrition Department here at Florida State University. Thanks to my Bright Future Scholarship, I'm able to dedicate all of my free time to the athletics department completely on a volunteer basis. This opportunity has allowed me to work alongside of our Director of Sports Nutrition, where I'm not only having fun on the sidelines, but I'm also learning a lot of valuable skills for my future career as a sports dietitian. I could not be more proud to do the work that I do, and I want to thank the Florida Lottery for funding my Bright Future.
Today's X's and O's segment is presented by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites.
4th down and 3. Alec Eberle to snap the ball. Play action fake. Francois dropping. Gets the pass toward the far side. Got a receiver wide open. Caught ball. Touchdown FSU. Touchdown Naquan Murray. Busted coverage by Wake. There was nobody near Naquan. And Nooney makes the catch just inbounds in the end zone.
Today's X's and O's segment is our 4th down play against Wake Forest, where DeAndre did a great job of throwing the ball to Nooney Murray, but I thought who did the best job was Keith Gavin as he run through and run a seam, and he takes the safety in the corner out of the play. And Nooney did a double move, so the corner lost Nooney, and he became wide open. Great job of him getting in there in the end zone, and a much needed play for us, and a great finish for our football team. And that's today's X's and O's segment.
The Look Ahead is presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance. Register to win a football fantasy experience at knowlescontest.com.
Welcome back to Inside Seminole Football. Coach, Florida State and Clemson this week, 12 noon at Doak Campbell. These really have been the 2 ACC powers over the last 5 to 10 years or so. Clemson gets a lot of talk about its defensive line, but that sort of shortchanges the fact that their roster's good, 1-85. So just kind of give me your thumbnail sketch of what you see with the Tigers.
Well, they're one of the better football teams in the country. You watch them and you look over the last 3 years, they've been in the playoff. Dabo's done a great job of building the culture that he wants and the football team that he wants. And year in and year out, they're one of the better football teams. You know, so Great opportunity for our team. We got them at home, and I always say if you want to beat a man, you got to beat the man, and we got a great opportunity on Saturday.
Well, we've seen 2 weeks in a row now in college football that the #2 team in the country has gone down. So certainly that's a message. I mean, you go into every game believing that you can win the football game.
Oh, absolutely. You know, and I know our players in particular definitely go in the Doak Campbell believing that they're going to win. So especially having our fan base behind us there. So great opportunity for our guys, and we're looking forward to it.
12 noon kick, as I mentioned. That's Saturday at Doak Campbell Stadium. Back with some final thoughts in just a moment.
Welcome into Garnet and Gold Grub, presented by Tico People's Gas. I'm Catherine Phillips, alongside Chef Dave Mudge. He's the executive chef of Legacy Catering, and he's going to walk us through a delicious game day recipe today. Chef, what do you have?
Great, thank you. How you doing this morning? So, with autumn coming and fall coming, one of the things I really like is use those spices and those herbs and those ingredients for the fall. So, one of my favorite things is lamb lollipops.
Okay.
So, we're going to make a nice lamb lollipop with a nice butternut squash hash on the bottom. It'll probably take 4 to 5 minutes to cook, and they're completely done.
Oh, wow.
If you want to throw them in the oven afterwards, just to keep them warm while you're making the hash, you can, and that's what we'll do. So the lamb's been marinated for 24 hours. A little bit of molasses, balsamic, fresh rosemary, thyme, and garlic.
And you're cooking those using natural gas, so what's
Yes,
the advantage
correct.
of that?
A lot easier to control as you're cooking it, the cooking process. Like I said, about 4 minutes they'll be done. I'll turn it up a little bit. So we're making a roasted butternut hash. So like I said, using those fall ingredients, butternut squash, we have some honey, we have some golden raisins, and at the end we're going to put a little bit of pumpkin spice into it just to spice it up a little bit.
Okay.
So you're going to take your butternut squash, Brussels sprouts. Everybody loves Brussels sprouts, I hope you do.
Everyone's favorite.
I love them. Some julienne red onions, some golden raisins, which I love golden raisins.
I don't think I've ever had golden raisins.
You haven't had golden raisins? It's good. Some fresh garlic, some fresh thyme and sage and rosemary. You can throw that in there. Some fresh honey. You want to get that in there. There you go. Let me flip my lamb chops here. As you can see, they're all getting that nice golden color from the caramelization out of the molasses. And the last thing we're gonna add is a little bit of salt and pepper, and then the pumpkin spice, which is a lot of cinnamon, a lot of nutmeg, a lot of those nice fall seasonings going there. You can use your hands. Get in there and use your hands. There you go. There we go. Just throw it in a nice baking sheet, nice greased on the bottom. Probably about 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. Should be nice and golden brown. So we're gonna throw that in the oven. As you can see, we have a nice sear on the lamb lollipops. It went really nice, and they're pretty much already done. So after I said about 20 minutes, you're gonna take out your roasted Brussels sprouts, and it should look something like that. Nice caramelized golden brown color. Just gonna lay a little bit up there. I love fall foods. I think they're the greatest.
This is like the perfect fall recipe.
It is great stuff. You just want to be careful when you're moving your hot skillet over. It's beautiful. And then we're going to top it off with, I made a little reduction of balsamic vinegar with some fresh raspberries. It makes this nice glaze, which the raspberry goes beautiful with the balsamic. And then top it off with a little bit of fried, one of my favorites and everybody's favorite is a little bit of fried onion strings just right on top. And that's it. Molasses marinated lamb lollipops with a nice roasted butternut squash hash.
Love it.
Thank you.
For full details on this recipe and more information on how you can incorporate natural gas at home, at your business, or at your next tailgate event, log on to peoplesgas.com/cooking.
Coach, you were coming out of a bye week, but it was an atypical bye week in that Hurricane Michael came through and really ravaged the panhandle of Florida. And you had one player in particular, Janoris Robinson, who lost everything. So I'm just wondering what you'd like to share or offer about his spirits and just the situation overall, because that's real life.
It is, you know, and it really hits you when you can actually touch it. Like our player was involved in it, and usually you see some of those things you don't know a lot of the folks that's involved, but you feel for them, and for that to happen to Janoris and his family. And then for him to come back, I thought it was really inspiring to our football team. You know, the way he came back and practiced it was different. No one, I don't think necessarily expected for him to practice that way, and then it paid off in the game, just the way he played in the game, one of his better football games. So that was really great to see from him, and it was also great to see all the fan support and helping him and his family raise money to help them get back on their feet. And we appreciate everyone for doing that, and I know for sure Janoris and his family appreciate everyone for doing that. So thank you. Go Noles.
Well said. Coach, we look forward to this matchup as always against Clemson, and we'll see you next week, and we'll see you next week right here on Inside Seminole Football.
Inside Seminole Football has been brought to you by the Florida Lottery, over $30 billion and counting to education. Just imagine. The energy-saving conservation programs of Tico People's Gas. Inside Seminole Football has been brought to you by Coca-Cola taste with 0 sugar and 0 calories. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the feeling. And by Nick's Toggery, provider of Coach Taggart's wardrobe.